everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. All right, Grant, a matchup of the elites tonight. Two titans clashing in this one.
Oh, my, B.A. I mean, there's no shortage of stars on either side of the ball. These tend to be statement games, sending a message by imposing their will.
And despite some of the challenging buildings to play in on the road in the NBA, MP and his team have made it a point to win tough games away from home. Easier said than done in this league.
And this team's goal was to compete on the road, and so far, so good. MP is looking for another good road performance tonight. And we all know in the NBA, it's hard winning on opposing courts.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. We've got Chet Holmgren. Todd's out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Black Hole in at the 2 guard. Here's Brooks. There's the drive.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Black Hole, the pass to Wallace. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Robinson Earl. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Knocks it down from distance.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Outside Sharp. Pass to Purdue. Here's Robinson Earl. Outside Sharp. Holmgren with the block.
Holmgren, great length. That works for him all over the floor.
Deflects the pass. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And he's good on the second. And he can't make it 3 for 3. This one for 3. Misi grabs the board. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Knocks it loose.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it. And so fun to watch that catch radius from Chet.
Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 6. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder. Pass to Robinson Earl. Shot to stop the run. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Williams from long range. Connects from downtown. Williams has got 6.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams.
Yeah, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
Here's Brooks. No, sir. He's now 3 for 5 in this one.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass to Black Hole. Williams on the wing. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Nets trail by 9. Purdue passes to Sharp. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. As we get deeper into the season, the Eastern Conference standings are really taking shape. Let's take a look. You look at Brooklyn, they are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in.
I think for the Nets, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
Here's Black Hole. Buries it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And here's Sharp. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Inside. Here's Robinson Earl. And again, unable to change momentum here. Thunder leading by 12. Here's Black Hole. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Here's Purdue. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
He drops it from range.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Here's Sharp. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Nets trail by 20. Pass to Purdue. Here's Misi. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds. Guys, can't forget about the fundamentals.
Here's Williams. Here's Todd. Back to Williams. Here's Wallace. And another three for Oklahoma City.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Sharp. And the Nets miss again.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Black Hole, the pass to Wallace. Just 5 on the clock. They get it back. Launches it. Gets the 3 ball to go. Wallace has got 9.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Brooklyn has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Outside Sharp. They still need this. Williams grabs the board.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
Well, Brooklyn's shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Here's Purdue. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Wallace misses. And the Nets with possession here. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
Yeah, sometimes you're taught a lesson. They lost the momentum, but once the comeback started, they had no answer.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Sharp, no good.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Black Hole, that's good.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Brooklyn with the ball. Robinson Earl, the pass to Sharp. Back to Robinson Earl. buries it down low.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Black Hole's got 22 points.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Sharp with it. Coming off a 16-point game against the Magic in Orlando.
He also had 2 blocks that really impacted that game, guys. He really made his presence known.
Brooks outside.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Here's Black Hole. No good from outside.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Purdue. Three-pointer Sharp. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Yeah, this has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
And Brooks has got the ball here for Brooklyn, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. Number 1, the Thunder.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
The ball's knocked loose. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for him.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
From behind the arc. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And the Nets shooting 28% in this first quarter. Now here's Morris. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Orlando. 5 to shoot. Looking to end the run, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. We are right in the middle of the year, Brent. What's the biggest challenge for coaches right now?
I think the biggest challenge, BA, is just keeping your team engaged. You've asked a lot of guys at this point physically and mentally. Some guys are in a place where they're playing and everything's all good, but it's really those guys who are still looking for their opportunity. You have to continue to build those relationships so that the bond of the team is going to push you forward to get the best out of everybody.
Thomas outside. Tipped away. Here's Day. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Pass the ball. Here's Robinson Earl. Morris for 3. Williams grabs the board. Here's Black Hole. Hits the 3-pointer. Black Hole's got 31.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
6 to shoot. Back to ball. Yes, on the jumper. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first. Black Hole, the pass to Wallace. Launches a 3. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Now Morris, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Williams on the wing, over Thomas. Williams misses. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw no good. That one's no good. It'll count. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder showing no... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got Cason Wallace, and it's Tatum in at the power forward.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Black Hole in their last game against the Spurs was all business. He had an unbelievable amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Morris deciding where to go with it. Pass to Whitehead. The 11-footer, and Brooklyn again with a bucket. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Black hole, that's good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And Brooklyn has possession. They've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Morris outside. Clock at 6. No coverage that time. Robinson Earl's got 5.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
And it's Black Hole missing. The Nets have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Morris outside. There's a screen by Robinson Earl. Morris can't hit. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Wallace. And the three-pointer goes. 15 points in the game.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Pass to Thomas. What a terrific move that is.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Oklahoma City has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Black hole, that's good.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
The Nets have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Robinson Earl. Wallace pulls it in.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Here's Black Hole. And he banks in the layup. Black Hole's got 45 points.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
To the paint. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
The 3. They get the rebound. Missed inside. The Nets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. So the Nets making a switch here. Valentine's checked in.
On the court.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Thomas. And he dunks it down.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Pass to Black Hole. Fires the 3. Counted from distance. Black Hole's got 48.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Morris outside.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Black Hole, the pass to Holmgren. Chalk up 2 there. Holmgren's got 6 points.
Good touch from Holmgren, looking comfortable and assertive down there.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Here's Thomas. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to Black Hole. Lets it go. Brooklyn pulls it in. And here's Morris. He's got 5. Whitehead passes to Ball. And a miss there on the triple. And for the Thunder, they're shooting about 58% so far in the second. Knocks down the triple.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And got it! Another basket!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Out to the right wing. Valentine passes to Whitehead. Thomas outside. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Wallace pulls it in. And the Thunder shooting incredibly well. 63% and really making their shots count. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Morris with it. He's got 5. The 3 from Ball. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Ball's got 5 now.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
He's dropping the 3 ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Now here's Morris. Watched by Wallace. Here's Ball. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Black Hole. The 3-pointer off the mark. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Whitehead can't get it to go. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 16-7 run. Yet another bucket.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Well, the Nets shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Here's Morris. Now here's Thomas. 3-pointer. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Todd's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Black Hole. Off the left rim and out. Brooklyn shooting 53% here in the second quarter. Now Morris. 5 points in the game. Morris on the wing. That shot missing. Good D by Wallace.
it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Pure from three-point range.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And here's Morris. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Thomas. There's the drive. Stolen. Here's Black Hole. Thomas defends. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Whoo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Here's Wallace. Takes the three. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Morris with it. Pass to Valentine. To the middle to win the drought. Whitehead, and it's Todd with a rebound. Todd's got rebound number 8 now. Black Hole, that's good.
I really like how they're controlling the pace in the open court.
Here's Morris. He's got 5. Now here's Thomas. A shot from the high post. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Thomas has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
And another one! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Black Hole, the pass to Holmgren. Here's Black Hole. And good! There's another! 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
A minute 20 left in the first half of basketball. Morris passes to Ball. To the inside. Here's Thomas. And it's Todd with a rebound. Todd's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Wallace. Pass to Black Hole.
Hey, let's go. Move around.
Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Wallace misses. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Spins. Here's Thomas. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Williams is checked in, and both free throws good for Thomas. 35 seconds left in the half. Black Hole, that's good.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
And Brooklyn's shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. And here's Thomas from the arc. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Pass to Black Hole. 3-pointer. Rebound Brooklyn. Here's Purdue. It's Thomas on the wing. The shot misses, and so it's Oklahoma City way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. We'll be right back.
I think we have a good idea of who's going to make it, but a couple of bubble dudes who have said they really want this either need to step up or they get...
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Thanks for tuning in.
I just
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Brooklyn has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. They've got Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, and it's Brooks in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Sharp. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren, and he's all alone. Another bucket. Wow.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Brooks. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Brooks has got 9.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now here's Sharp. Still no points. Brooks outside. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Holmgren with the block. Pass to Williams. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Now Brooks. He's got 9. Here's Robinson-Earl. Good as the jump shot falls. He's got 7. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. Pass to Black Hole. Puts up a 3. Another one goes. Incredible. And there it is. 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Back to Brooks. Beyond the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Todd's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
I just love the ball movement.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Outside Sharp. Six on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Todd's got 11 rebounds in the game. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Pass to Robinson-Earl. Will it go? Brooklyn, no good that time either. The Thunder have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. And it's Black Hole missing. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Brooks. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Hard to leave any player that wide open from that distance.
4-3. And it's Black Hole missing. The Nets have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Back to Sharp. Pass to Brooks. Fires from deep. And it's Todd with a rebound. Brooks has gone 1 of 5 on 3-point tries. Here's Black Hole. And it's off from 3-point range. Well, Brooklyn's shooting just about 33% since this second half started.
Team foul. Substitutions on the court.
Outside Sharp. Shot on the wing. Good on the bucket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And it's good. He hits another one. That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Puts up a deep three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Black Hole. From outside, off the mark. And here's Sharp. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Brooks. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Williams on the wing. Pass to Black Hole. Takes a 3. Good! That's another bucket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Here's Purdue. Sharp with it. 6 to shoot. And again, it's the Nets missing.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Here's Black Hole. Off target from outside.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Robinson Earl. To the wing, right side. Here's Purdue. The rebound by Black Hole. Black Hole's got rebound number 7 tonight. There's the 3. Misi grabs the board. Brooklyn has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Nails the wide open jumper. Purdue's got 5 now. Here's Williams. He's got 12. Pass to Black Hole. Fires for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Misi's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Boy, they need something. To go to regain some confidence.
No question, way too many empty possessions for them.
3-pointer Sharp fires in the triple. Sharp's got 5 points now this quarter.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Here's Black Hole. The 3-ball. Nails it from 3.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Here's Sharp. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. The Thunder shooting an excellent rate of 56% in the third quarter. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Well, the Nets shooting just under 40% from the field. On the wing, Brooks. Left side, Sharp. There's a screen by Robinson Earl. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Black Hole. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And Brooks has got the ball here for the Nets. Pass to Misi. And here's Brooks. Here's the 3. On target from range. 14 points for him.
Trying more and more to utilize the 3-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Tatum pulls it in. Williams with it. He's got 12. Here's Black Hole. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got 8 rebounds in the game. Purdue passes to Sharp. Lets it go from deep. No luck on that one.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Tremendous effort on the boards. He's been playing big all night.
Black Hole, the pass to Williams. Here's Black Hole. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Well, the Nets shooting 35% in the third quarter. On the wing, Brooks. The three is up. Gets the three to fall. Brooks has got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, he just nailed his second three of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Black hole, that's good.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 17. Purdue can't get it to go. Outside, Williams. Pass to Black hole. Off target from three-point range. And Brooklyn's shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Now Sharp. 1:52 left in the third. Here's Misi. Williams defending. Here's Purdue. Clock at 4. From deep three-point land. The Thunder with the rebound. He's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Humphries. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. And it's Black hole missing. Brooks left side. The fader. That one goes in. Brooks has got 12 points in just the second half.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Frazier, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Nets with possession here. 1:02 left in the third. Morris passes to Thomas. There's the triple. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Here's Black hole. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Lets the three fly. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Back-to-back threes. Making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Thomas. 18 points for him.
And they're just not willing to give the ball handlers any breathing room.
Morris passes to Whitehead. And here's Thomas. Shot clock at 5. And the layup is good off the glass. Thomas has got 20 points.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. From the arc. The shot no good. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. And it's Ellis in at the 3, the small forward. And they're pushing it up. Here's Black hole. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul, first team.
And the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets. On Saturday, they'll start out on the road to play the Lakers in Los Angeles. Then on Monday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Detroit Pistons.
And looking at the Heat matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
The Thunder shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. Drains the triple.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Right wing. Whitehead passes to McCaw. Here's Whitehead. To end the run. Ellis with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Black hole, the pass to Frazier. The three is up. And another three for Oklahoma City.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And here's the fast break. Here's Humphries. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Oh, got a piece of it. Thomas with a steal. It's intercepted. Here's Black Hole driving inside. Yep, count it. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Rupert, he's checked in for Brooklyn. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Morris for three. Drills it from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Black Hole. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. For Brooklyn, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Rupert. Jacks up a 3. The Thunder with the rebound. Black Hole's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Humphries passes to Black Hole. Drops in the 3. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Morris on the wing. Here's Whitehead. Thomas outside. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. The rebound by Black Hole. Black Hole's got rebound number 11.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now. Confidence
is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Nice shot by Morris. The Thunder shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. That one goes. Count it.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And so Morris will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Ball taking his time here. It's good.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to Ellis. To the left side wing. From deep. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
Up top, Morris. Rebounded by Frazier. Morris has gone 3 of 9 shooting. Here's Black Hole. Out to the right wing. From outside the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per and again for three.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in for him.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the fourth most threes in a single game. Ball passes to Whitehead. Misses the three. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Here's Black Hole. And another three for Oklahoma City.
Since the break, he's been on point from beyond the arc. I'll tell you what, when he's this hot, it's a thing of beauty.
Here's Morris. And he gets that one. Morris has got 7 points here in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Black Hole, guarded by Morris, and it's Black Hole missing. Brooklyn has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Whitehead. Now here's Morris. To the inside. Dumps it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Whitehead. Pass to Morris. Ball with it. The importance of getting your second NBA contract is something players often cite. Brent, did you feel that way?
No doubt about it, BA. I mean, it's a stamp of approval that you belong at this level. Of course, it gives you a lot of security.
Good! Another from three.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Black Hole. No good on the triple. The Nets have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Morris passes to Ball. Now Morris from downtown. That shot, no good. Here's Humphries. Thomas defends. Pass to Black Hole. Let's go with a three. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's Whitehead. Morris down low. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Pass to Black Hole. Launches it. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 5 rebounds in the game. Morris down low. Can't cash it in from close range. The Thunder shooting incredibly well, 63%, and really making their shots count.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Ball outside, and they double up Ball. Pass to Rupert. As we know, Brent, experiencing some team drama is not an uncommon experience in the NBA.
Man, BA, as years went on and playing 7, 8, 9 seasons in the league, you almost started to invite.
Good. He hits again.
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What a remarkable night.
Boy, a game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. Here's Ball. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. So it's Oklahoma City now. Pass to Ellis. Here's Black Hole. 4-3. Again! What an avalanche!
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages. Ball outside. Here's Whitehead. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he makes the first.
Whitehead stepping the line with
And that's good as he hits both shots. 1:50 left in the fourth. Here's Black Hole. That three's off the mark. Brooklyn's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Outside Sharp. And there's the screen. With the teardrop, it's not going to go for him.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Thunder.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. Connects again from distance.
And he's topped his own personal best. A new second-place mark for most single-game triples. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Not at all. Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege to be here to witness this. He's as good as it gets from long distance. Pass to Ellis. Here's Black Hole. Off the mark there with a 3. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Here's Black Hole. Misi grabs the board.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Outside Sharp. Back to Robinson Earl. Outside Sharp. 5 on the clock. Uneasy 2 on the layup.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
15 seconds.
The first one falls.
Shooting 2. Sharp.
Both free throws good from Sharp. Here's Black Hole. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Behring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.